of love, courage, and violence. The trendy and powerful magical diva is here. Hold on tight, I'm coming at you with all I've got.
What the? Hey there, you okay?
No!
Hold on! What the hell was that?
Miss Estor, is something the matter?
You can discuss it with us if you'd like. I can't believe I left my wand.
What?
Nothing. None of you would understand. I could have sworn I dropped it around here.
Attention all students. This is a request for Miss Pina's form clan Estor. Please report to the Chancellor's office at once.
A request for me?
I repeat, Miss Pina's form clan Estor. Please report to the Chancellor's office.
Yo, magical girl.
It's you!
You know, I didn't have a clue who left this behind. So I thought I'd ask Miss Mikan if she knew.
I suspected that it belonged to you, Miss Estor. It seems that I was correct.
I gotta say, though, you were really on a roll last night. What was all that anyway? Well, whatever. Though I think running wild in the treetops isn't too safe. Here you go. Be careful with your stuff.
It is unfamiliar to me.
Huh? Isn't it your treasured magic wand? How did it go? Magical goddess something cheetah!
It's the trendy magical girl diva! Not a goddess or some swift land animal!
It is yours. By the way, is that some kind of anime? That, magical diva thing?
Yeah, a most wonderful anime being produced at present right here in Japan. You know not?
I'm not really into stuff like that.
The Chancellor does fancy such things. As for me...
This institution is full of ignorant people. The names of your artists, as well as the titles of your operas. That information seems to slide off your tongue so easily here, but you're at a loss with your own country's anime? Do the ladies here in Japan believe that limited knowledge of such superficial topics is adequate?
Certainly not. I assure you, our educators do not strive toward that goal.
Then why is it that none of the students here are able to discuss Diva with me? I want to converse about the magnificence of Diva with someone and spread its popularity, and the fact that I am an otaku is something I truly take pride in. However, not a single person here cares about cosplay, nor do they talk about the things that otaku do! I feel so isolated here! I'm lonely.
Man, she sure loves anime.
I'm so lonely.
So, now it's Miss Estor. You really do love causing trouble, don't you, Akiharu?
It isn't that I love causing it. It's not my fault that a magical girl fell right out of the sky, and she even had a crown on her head and everything. I thought I was dreaming.
You're not. It's a real one.
Eh? What's a real one?
Her crown. You weren't aware? She's the first princess of the Spore Kingdom, an island country in Northern Europe. She really loves Japanese anime. That's why she's studying abroad. She's a top VIP, a real princess.
Seriously? I was talking to someone that important like she was a normal girl!
What kind of an idiot are you? She's the princess of a kingdom. If this leads to some diplomatic issues, then what do you propose to do about it? Embassies emptied. All trade between our countries will cease. Even treaties of alliance and good faith will likely be canceled. If the diplomatic pressure continues to mount, then it's possible that Hakurei Ryu Academy could end up demolished. If that does happen, take responsibility and commit harakiri.
I'll go apologize.
It can't be. Original Diva keyframes! Whoa! How did you obtain all of these wonderful treasures, Kaide?
It shouldn't come as any surprise, since I'm one of the sponsors of the Magical Diva anime.
You are? That's amazing! I'm so envious of you, Kaide! And what's this?
I think that's a flyer for a doujinshi sales event featuring Magical Diva.
Such wondrous events truly exist?
Uh-huh, they do. I went to the last one. I had an amazing time there. It was really unbelievable. I just had to buy all the doujinshi from all of the circles there.
Yes! That's it!
What, Peanut? What is it?
I'll do it! I'll publish a book as well and take part in the event!
Oh, great idea! I'd like to help if you don't mind, so let's do it together!
You failed to disappoint my one and only fellow Diva fan! You are very helpful.
Not at all. In any case, let's make an erotic one that's definitely not meant for kids to buy.
Huh? What's wrong, Kaide?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I can't
What
help
was
you.
that? I wonder if there's anybody else here who would be willing to assist me. If Kaide can.
There you are!
And thus, Akiharu, your involvement is final.
Why's that? I don't know a thing about Magical Diva or doujinshi.
However, when I was going on about Magical Diva, you patiently heard me out until I was completely finished. That's why I wish to join together.
I swear, you're an aggressive princess. Okay, fine, but I hope you'll let go of the fact that I was treating you with disrespect.
Quite all right. After all, we happen to be in the same doujinshi circle as of now. We should speak on equal terms.
A general staff officer?
Yeah, it may just be doujinshi, but I'd rather we not operate in the red. I've heard that you're gifted at such things, including the unsavory aspects.
And who told you that?
Akiharu.
Very well. Then I suppose that I should try my utmost to match those expectations.
You have my thanks, Tomomi.
Please don't mention it. Akiharu did recommend me, so making him lose face just wouldn't do. I'll try my best.
I believe the first order of business is to obtain a few suitably beautiful ladies, agreed?
Yes, that is a priority.
So, girls,
What are you talking about?
It's just drills.
As always, you're a monkey incapable of addressing others properly. That is exactly why you cause problem after problem!
That's the answer. Why don't we have Miss Flameheart assist us with this?
What? Why are you all staring?
It's a bad idea.
Why is that? I don't think that there's anyone more suited to this than Miss Flameheart.
Exactly, Akiharu. I agree with Tomomi's evaluation.
I realize that she's perfect. It's just, there's no way she's gonna go for it.
That is true.
She would be perfect for this, in all
What's going
honesty.
on here?
What a shame.
It can't be helped since it's Blondie drills.
Then I suppose we had better find someone else.
Hold on 1 minute. I've heard quite enough talk regarding how this is both a bad idea and a shame. Very well. I don't know what this is about, but Sonia Iori Flameheart shall accept whatever this task happens to be. Kaide! Diva! Next time on Magical Diva, Episode 8, Terrible Pinch. In the name of love, courage, and violence. Hold on tight, I'm coming at you with all I got.
Now then, I believe that all present should comprehend the greatness that is Magical Diva.
I never expected to view anime as a part of all of this. Oh, how exhausting. It was just so very touching!
Of course it was. I had a specific reason in mind when I had you view this. My desire is for you all to assist me in publishing a Magical Diva book! To take this wonderful work of art and make a doujinshi with soul. In order to do so, I ask that you devote mind and body to me. Will you? For both myself and my home country.
I haven't the slightest idea what she's saying.
But it seems like everybody's really getting into it. Just look.
So if I understand things right, you're saying that if we combine our efforts, we'll be able to save your country?
Not quite. You're 90% incorrect, but the feeling isn't off the mark.
Such consideration for your country. I'm impressed. I'm willing to put some skin in the game, as they say. You need some skin from us to do this? Well, I can do that.
Misunderstood, sis!
I look forward to your efforts.
Hey, Pina, I got what you asked for.
I imagine that this ought to be enough people. Miss Peanut?
It isn't. We still need another. One last person. The single most important member for the book to succeed.
One last person? Who's that?
Well, she's...
Hold on.
What's going on? It's this girl right here. She's going to be the key to making this a successful venture. Ladies versus butlers. Wait! Get away! I told you to wait! Why flee? I merely wish to discuss doujinshi.
Like I explained to you before, I'm afraid that it just won't be possible. Because I'm committed to drawing something for a contest.
I'm aware of that. But regardless of what it takes, I just want...
I'm sorry.
So she ran away again, huh?
The printing deadline is getting closer, so I suggest that we plan on doing this without Miss Osawa.
Nay! I won't yet concede! I absolutely must have Mimina join our circle. The quality of our book can only benefit from her involvement.
Pardon the interruption.
What's up, Drills?
What's the meaning behind the content of this book? I had no idea that it would be so outrageous!
Calm yourself, Sonia. The whole idea of this book is first and foremost to please the fans of Magical Diva.
But consider this! If a lady is put into such compromising positions and photos of those are published, then this book by its very nature presents a serious issue! After all, if I'm depicted in a book of this sort, it would only disgrace the good name of the Flameheart family!
Hey, that's going too far. This book's a joint project and everyone's giving their all.
That said, if you're unwilling to change the book's contents, then I will renege on my obligations.
Drills, don't be like that! Pina.
How is a little girl so strong?
Simple.
Because I have faith. The faith to believe in every one of my friends. My kingdom of Spore is a typical snowy country. Indoor activities are favored over outdoor, so anime and video games are popular. And it's still growing, especially for anime. So my country is currently attempting to encourage the establishment of businesses in related markets.
Then the reason you chose to study abroad...
Yep, was for national policy. Of course, I did have my own aspirations for coming here as well.
Wow. You got me impressed.
Anime has taught me how to appreciate so many things in my life. Friendship, hard work, success. In fact, just yesterday I learned something from an episode of Magical Diva. That having faith is a very important thing. To be honest, I feel content now. Creating something worthwhile with friends in whom I have faith? Never in my whole life have I experienced something quite like this.
Please. That book's everything to Pina, so I'm asking you to honor your agreement and help us out with this project again.
No amount of pleading with your head bowed low will change the fact that my issues with it remain unresolved.
I know, but still, I'm begging.
Say whatever you please.
I am. I'll do whatever you want.
Very well then. I agree. I will again lend my assistance to Miss Pina.
You mean it?
I do.
Awesome!
Mimina, it's me, Pina. Are you home? Hello, Mimina. Oh, well, it appears you aren't home now. I'm leaving a letter here. I hope that you will read it. Well then, until next time.
What the hell is this? This is so
Risque.
Rocky! Why didn't you tell me sooner? This is the best!
If a pervert like him is excited, then I think that means we passed the first metric for success.
It's not just an issue of metrics. The Shikikagami sisters page. Oh, Lady Foe's page. Oh, Miss Salnia's page. Magnificent! Every single one of these images is so erotic, so lewd. No! I'll be right back.
Will you just calm down already, you horn dog?
Why was it that Pina was so insistent on asking me to help out? Even if I made the decision to help you all out earlier, I don't think I'd be of as much assistance as Pina thought I would. Though being asked to join you did make me happy, because in all honesty, I like Magical Diva too. It's just...
If you like it, then just do it. You like it, so take the lead. Simple as that. You don't need any other reason.
Excuse me, Pina?
Mimina!
Can I still make it? The truth is, I'd love to contribute to your doujinshi.
Of course you can. Perfect timing.
That's such a relief.
I knew it. I was certain beyond a shadow of a doubt that you would eventually join our team. It's just as Magical Diva said. It's hard to disagree.
That it's important to have faith. It's true.
Of course!
Well then, on that note, take this.
Pardon? What's this?
A draft version of my contribution. 5 pages. That's enough, right?
A draft? I'm confused.
What?
Huh? What?
What is this? I thought this was going to be a normal doujinshi Suichiro 5 pages of manga to include. See? Right?
Hey, you didn't tell Miss Osawa that we were making a cosplay photo book?
Well, I intended to.
You never did. Cosplaying like this is just so embarrassing.
Don't say that. I dare say one more suited to Magical Kaide's costume has never existed. When you caught my eye, I came to the conclusion that it was imperative that we cosplay as Diva and Kaide. The cosplay pages are stunning, and further it includes an original manga drawn by Mimina Osawa. It's doubtful that any inventory shall remain.
I never imagined that I'd have to cosplay as well. If I didn't know better, I'd think this was a dream.
It becomes you.
You really think so?
I do. I think it's rather curious how well suited you are to cosplaying as a villain.
What did you say? Just 1 second, Miss Psycho. Hold on!
It's settled. We shall film a live-action Diva movie next with everyone who's here.
Goodness, I believe I see some belly fat.
In this coming episode, there may very well be an important line of dialogue.
Is something going on with Akiharu? It's almost summer vacation, so she might be up to no good. Well, she'd better not underestimate me, or she'll regret it.